This is a Bro Soup podcast.
Made with real bros.
You're listening to Not So Super Dungeon Bros.
Hello and welcome to Not So Super Dungeon Bros Bromanji. I am your Dungeon Dud Master, Max. Along with me are the Dungeon Duds, RJ.
If you're the Dungeon Dud Master, would that make you the Dungeon Dumbass?
No,
Sure.
I don't. It's
Sure.
Dud ass, not dumb ass.
He disaster.
RJ,
Okay.
that's you. You're RJ.
That's me.
Jake
Hey.
and Derek.
Howdy.
We are currently missing Jaxon because Jackson's Wi-Fi router blew up, quite literally.
Was it the router or the modem?
I don't know. He said,
Ooh.
whichever one has the blinking lights on it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I buy that.
Yeah, so.
Wow.
I would be the modem.
But don't worry.
Or the router.
We have a way to handle this, and it will all make sense soon enough. Jake,
Yes, sir.
do you have a question for us?
I surely
an-
do.
An icebreaker?
I have a question. Can I do a question?
I'll allow it.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do all of you hate Jackson?
Oh,
Wow.
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 That's mean.
Jackson and I
But
have
it's
been
a 10.
pure enemies for 12 years, so I hate Jackson a 10 out of 10.
That's fair. I don't know. I haven't known him long. Known him? Is that known? Him?
No.
You've gnomed him.
I've gnomed
You've-
him.
Wow.
Now I want to kill him with a gnome now.
Is that a sexual thing, gnoming someone?
Yes, gnoming. It's like hamstring, but with gnomes.
Oh,
Wait. What's hamstring?
Yeah, what is that? Tell me.
Stamp on nose. That's why I know he was grossed out by it.
Do
It
you
just
shove a
sounds
hamster
wrong.
up your butt?
It's when a person, a guy,
Yes.
typically, takes Vaseline and rubs it all
Oh.
over a hamster and then
Oh.
allows it to crawl into his
Nope.
anus.
Nope. I'm sorry. How do you just allow it to do that? You have to coerce it in there.
Wait, for Derek, isn't
essentially
that just
take
the normal?
those tubes that they climb in and shove it up your butt?
Okay. Cool.
But
Isn't
yeah,
that
it's
like
with
a
nose
normal-
instead?
Yeah, that's a normal thing.
Gross.
Isn't that like a normal Friday night for Derek?
What? You know what? This episode, I'm getting a hamster up your ass.
He's a druid, man. He can command it.
That's right.
I'd like to summon a hamster, please.
But anyway, now that I've scarred everybody who didn't know that,
Yeah, the real question.
I about 3, maybe a 3, I'd say, on the scale of 1 to 10.
What about you,
I-
RJ?
Jackson very long, so he gets a 9 out of 10.
I love how we just shit talk him when he's not here to defend himself.
Right?
Well, we're just as bad when he's here, so
That's true. You know what's even
And
better? He's
he'd
never
give
going to hear
himself
this.
a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, he probably won't even listen to the episode. So let's be fair.
He reminds me of the TikToks I watch when they're like, if I give you $100,000 and the person you hate the most gets $200,000, would you take the $100,000? Well, of course. Why would I not want $300,000?
What? Ouch. Woof.
So you hate you 10 out of 10. But Jackson 9 out of 10. Got it. It's all coming
At least it's
together.
good to know that you're at the top of that scale.
Yes.
Right.
No one hates me myself. I don't know what I'm saying.
No one hates me more than I hate myself.
No one makes me hate my hate self. I don't know. It's late.
It's late. This is a double record once again. So let's do a
Jake
quick
spit up.
recap.
Yeah.
Last episode,
Yeah.
you guys fought a massive spider.
Whoa, hold the phone. Derek didn't tell us how much he hates Jackson.
0.
Oh.
Let's move on.
Oh.
Last episode, you fought a giant spider and got stuck up in its sticky white stuff.
Ugh.
No, I did not.
That's true.
I was
RJ didn't
basically
get.
hamstering the spider.
Oh my God.
After doing quite a bit of damage and lighting the spider on fire, which you guys just love lighting shit on fire,
Especially with grease.
especially with grease. You were introduced to a much smaller and much more personable character known by his username Lark Muckerberg.
Yeah, I thought we changed it to Lark Fuckerberg.
No, we're not changing it again.
I thought we changed it in the campfire.
I conceded and introduced him, and now you want to change it.
No, Lark Fuckerberg is his real name. His username is Lark Muckerberg.
Yeah, because he couldn't use a curse word in his
That's
username.
right.
It wouldn't let him.
Oh, okay, but he wrote the code.
No, he
Well,
didn't.
yeah, but then he wrote most of it, and they changed it. Anyway, it was revealed, as we have just revealed now, that he made this game, and Rodney and Nolan stole the work. Allegedly, that's true. Allegedly stole his work and are trying to profit from it. And he asked you to assist him in completing his takeover of the game so that he can kick them out and take back what is rightfully, allegedly his. You guys agreed because it didn't seem like any reason not to. And he basically told you all you need to do is continue playing the game. And if I need you, I will let you know. After which he reemerged back inside of the spider that he burst out of. All the while, Rodney and Nolan not able to know that this conversation happened because the time froze in their point of view. He left, giving you the gift of dead spiders, at which point you were able to rescue the elven children and fast travel back to their grandmother, back in Crowbrook, and that is where we are now. The glow of the letters above you that say level up fade away, and as they do, you all look ever so slightly beefier and ever so slightly more detailed, as the more experience you gain, the more detailed your avatar becomes, because somehow that makes sense in video games.
That's right. Give me that RAM.
Gotta have more RAM. You also completed the quest, and as you complete the quest and you finished taking care of all your level up menu items, the elderly looking elf, and when I say elderly, I mean like she looks kind of like she could be old, but she's an elf and they like live for forever, and so the fact that she looks old means she's probably very, very old. She walks towards you, and the subtitle text starts to run, and she goes through a whole spiel of thank you so much for returning my children, and you guys, I'm assuming, click through it as fast as you can.
Skip.
Yeah, skip. Until it reaches a point where it says, to thank you, please take these. And as she says, please take these, in the top left-hand corner of your screen, it says, item added, : and for each of you, for each of you, you have a brand new colon.
Yes, I shall shit very easy tonight.
It's a different item for each of you. So, RJ, in the top left corner of your screen, it says item added, boots of elven kind.
Whoa!
Oh, nice.
And if you need me to add that to your inventory, I can, or you can add it yourself.
I will look for it.
All of these should be easy to add to your sheets. Derek, yours says item added, rust bag of tricks.
Oh, snap.
Rust?
So there are 3 different colors of bags of tricks. Yours is the rust bag.
Okay.
Hey, Derek, guess who else used to have the rust
so
bag?
glad that you did not give that to
I'm ignoring
RJ.
you.
No, I deliberately did not. RJ, I'm pretty sure you had the tan bag of tricks.
Oh.
No, I'm pretty sure I had rust.
I'm pretty sure he had the dick bag of tricks.
Jake, yours says item added, bag of holding.
Oh,
Ooh.
I can hold all the bags of dicks.
And as you guys are all kind of like turning to each other like, oh, look what I got. You turn and you see Jaxon, who is standing mid-step towards completely frozen.
You
And-
idiot.
His avatar has not moved. He still has a slight glow around him. The words level up have disappeared, but there is still a slight glow, like it hasn't fully unrendered or kind of gone away, but stopped in the middle of it. And he has this expression on his face like, hey guys, I'm going to say something witty about dicks, but was cut short. And does not seem
Damn it.
responsive.
I wave my hand in front of his face. Hey, Jaxon?
No response.
I'm gonna say, Rodney, what's going on?
Rodney? What's, Rodney?
Oh,
You need to reconnect his
yeah,
headset.
sorry. We were trying to adjust his catheter, and the wires got a little mixed up. He's fine. I promise, he's fine. But it's gonna take a minute for us to reset his headset. There shouldn't be any sort of significant adverse side effects.
Do we have to
But
bring
yeah,
his
yeah.
ass with us?
I guess that's up to you. Okay, bye.
Wow.
I'm not very strong in this game.
I mean,
I guess
same.
in real life either. But I have an idea.
All right, what is it?
I have a bag
Don't
of
put him in the bag of holding. Oh my god! Don't put him in the bag of holding.
I think it's okay as long as I open it up like every 5 minutes or something like that.
I mean,
How would that work?
He's frozen,
here-
so
here-
technically he's not breathing.
Is that
right?
viable?
So with that-
technically, he doesn't breathe real air. You're in a game. You
Yeah,
know?
so I could put
So,
him in
like,
the bag of holding, right? Without him
I
dying.
mean,
So, like, the bag of holding is like an extra dimensional space.
right.
correct.
So you're not gonna take damage there, right?
No, he won't.
What if something happens in the bag of holding? What happens?
Everything gets dumped out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Screw it. Can we fit him in there?
I take the bag of holding and go up over the top and just whoop. Just right over him.
You put it over his head and drop it down to the ground, and he is scooped up.
Nice.
I will
just-
say this: you don't have a lot of extra room in there on top of him.
Wait, how much
Fair.
room do you... I thought I had a shit ton
Bag of
room in
holdings
that
are-
bag.
It's
infinite,
15. I think it's 15 cubic feet.
Dude, it's infinite. You can put whatever the hell you want in there.
It's absolutely not infinite.
It's 64 cubic feet, dude.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a shit ton of space. And up to 500
that's-
pounds.
They don't have the
I guess I
memory
can only
to
fit
store
like
that
200
much.
pounds in it.
You can only fit like 10 more pounds in there.
Oh,
Ouch.
Just for clarification purposes,
Mm-hmm.
Everwood had a gray bag of tricks. So we
Okay.
were both wrong.
That is that. Yeah, we were.
That
both
is the only other
Yeah,
bag
the
of
gray
tricks.
Yeah,
in
there's
the
only a
bag.
third one.
But
Okay.
it was a modified gray bag of tricks for a giant duck.
That's
Oh,
right. There was
yeah.
a giant
Oh,
duck
yeah.
instead of what?
Oh
was it,
man, we need to find
panther or
us some duck
something?
nipples in this game.
oh my god.
It's the only way to survive.
But as these items are added to your inventory, the text, the interactive text with this elderly elf woman stops, and you see she, in very NPC fashion, stops talking, immediately turns and walks back to where she was and sits down exactly how she was before.
Nice.
But you have completed a quest. Your quest menu shows the quest still on there, but it has a line through it now, and it is dropped to the bottom of your list.
All right.
Oh
well-
shit. Sorry. I was
What's the
reading
next?
I was reading about the bag of holding. Apparently if you place a bag of holding inside
Inside of
an
another
extra-
bag of holding?
Yeah, inside of an extra dimensional space like Heward's handy haversack or portable hole, it destroys both items and opens a gate to the astral plane.
Yeah, not just a gate, a black hole that cannot be closed. That sucks everything in.
Interesting.
Hell yeah.
Note
Let's
to
make it-
self,
let's
don't
make a
put
singularity,
it in
guys.
Heward's handy haversack. Or
I've-
any holes.
I have heard that is the best way to kill a Tarask, is to get on
Oh
top
my
of the Tarask,
gosh, that's
put
brilliant.
put a bag of holding inside of another bag of holding, and then dimension
Teleport?
door away,
Oh my
Run
God.
for your
and
life.
it would suck the Tarask into the.
That is
Astral Sea.
brilliant.
I guess it wouldn't technically kill the Tarask, but you wouldn't have to deal with it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
On a lighter note, I select the next quest in the list and read it.
You currently only have one other quest in your quest list,
We need that fungus or
titled
algae or something.
Nest of the Baratan.
Oh,
You have been asked to obtain some moss, some fungus, or something like that.
And that's like
Hold
hell
on.
far away from where we are. Isn't
it was.
It's super fucking far away.
It's across the freaking
I-
continent.
Fast travel to it.
We can't. We haven't been there.
You haven't been there.
But where? What's?
I dimension door to it and then fast travel back.
Sorry,
That's-
I'm trying to look at the. Oh shit! Damn it! I scrolled the wrong.
What, the
thing.
map?
Yeah, I
It's a mold. Sorry, it's not a moss or a fungus. It's a mold.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
I'd like to walk around and talk to random people looking for a quest.
Is it? Where was it? By Shadefront or was
It was in Oaklore, I think.
It was on Oaklore, which
Oaklore.
is
Oh, way
the
up there.
island and the
Way
top
in the
left
opposite corner of the
There's
map.
not even a town there. We could never fast travel there.
I mean, maybe just because it's not there doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Okay, well then.
So in
I would
in the
like to
game that
hack
I'm playing,
into the system.
in the game you're playing.
Uh oh, here we go.
I'd like to hack into the system if at all.
Okay. What are you trying to attempt?
I'm trying to fast travel us to the island of Oaklore.
Okay. I will say, as it was revealed last episode, Lark Muckerberg did lower the DC to access the code.
Okay.
So
what did
what
did he lower it?
it
to?
is no longer a DC 20. It is a DC 18.
Wow.
with pleasure.
Wait, I thought he said 16.
No, you.
No,
said
he
16.
didn't say. You said 16.
That's right. I knew someone said 16. I thought I said 12.
Already hearing voices again.
Oh snap!
Oh, shoot.
That's a
What'd you get?
24.
24. Okay. You are attempting to fast travel all the way to the other side of the map.
Yeah, super easy.
Okay. That's not a very difficult thing. So we're going to put this at a 65% success rate. So you need to get a 65 or higher.
No, a
No,
35
above
or
a
higher.
35.
35. Fuck math. Ah. You know what I meant. I
Yeah, but
hate
we want to make sure you
Oh,
do.
no!
You friggin'
Are you
figure.
sure it wasn't a 70% chance?
See, I thought about making it 70, but I decided to
That's a
drop it.
32 for you, those of you at home. So, I mean,
Okay.
it's a very low miss.
Yes. So, as we had actually just discussed in our last campfire, which you can go check out if you're a member of our Patreon.
NSSDBros.
NSSDBros.
Patreon.com.
Subtle. I like it.
Any tier will get you there.
You successfully accessed the code, but in your attempt, you failed. But
Oh no, where are we
Your
getting
failure-
fast travel to?
your failure was not far off from the mark. It was only a couple percentage points off the mark. So,
Oh my
the-
god.
the consequence is not going to be quite as severe.
Please not the ocean, I beg.
That being said,
I don't swim.
you are like, okay, we're going to fast travel across the map. We're going to get all the way to Oaklore. And you reach out. You open a rift into the source code and you begin manipulating it. But as you do, your hand slips and you accidentally knock a piece of code out of place that you weren't supposed to. And as you do, all of your vision goes white as you're running in your white fast travel space. And you're like, okay.
I guess you did it.
Everything looks fine
Good
to me.
job.
Everything's
and-
fine. We're all fine here. How
And
are you?
as you drop out of fast travel, everything goes back to normal vision. All around you is blue.
Oh no.
The three of you stand on a very small island, just south of Oaklore.
Oh no.
You idiot!
Hey, I mean, we're in the vicinity. It's right over there.
Can we
You-
see it? What do
You
we
can
see?
see it. Oaklore is Okay, so let me double check my map. Okay, so the island you are on is maybe 15 miles wide. So
Oh.
like it's still fairly large. It's not like you're on an island that's 100 square feet.
Mm-hmm.
Your island's about a 15-foot wide triangular-shaped island. Oaklore is significantly larger, and you do see it to the north. But you do have about 40 feet or 40 miles of ocean between you. I would like to also point out there doesn't appear... You are currently standing on the top of a small hill. There doesn't seem to be any sort of civilization on the island you are currently on.
Of course.
Did at least give us a fast travel point from there?
It doesn't appear like you have a fast travel access point. You could fast travel back to where you were.
It's almost
we're
not
already
worth
pretty
it,
close.
right? We're so close.
We're already pretty close.
Yeah.
We could
Hold
swim.
on.
We could swim for 40
Let's
miles.
swim it.
After you.
Let's swim it, dude.
I'm gonna start thinking.
I'm
for a
gonna
minute.
search out my criminal contact to see if the bat boat is nearby.
The bat boat. Oh my god.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
There's got to be a bat boat. Perception.
I'm so glad you failed. I've been waiting for a good fail.
A 15.
All right, you head down off the top of this hill, and this island is mostly forested. Large pine trees. This area... Excuse me, jeez Louise. You got the burps. This general part of the world, where all of the islands of Itora are, is very coniferous. Lots of pine trees, firs, spruces, those types. Conifers. And this island is no exception. The terrain is kind of rocky. It seems like maybe this was part of a larger island at one point, and either sea levels rose or the island jutted out higher. But as you start to make your way down off this hill, searching the coastline for a potential bat boat, you don't see anything, but you do hear a ping, and there's a small notification on where your inventory would show up on your screen. On your view, there's like a little notification, like something in your inventory. There's something's happening there.
I dump out Jaxon and make sure it's not him.
It's not Jaxon.
All right, that put him back in the bag.
He's still in a situation where he's mid-step and he has the same exact expression. His body has not changed at all.
Ooh, dump him over the water and see what happens.
Oh my god.
I'm not
do
gonna
it.
kill him. I'll check my inventory then.
You check your inventory and you see the little notification pops up on that book that you took from the mayor's house.
Ooh.
What?
Book did I take from the mayor's house?
You took a book?
I don't know. I couldn't have took a book. I said.
Oh no, sorry, not the. It wasn't the mayor's house. It was. Where did you take it from?
Oh yeah, the blank book. Yeah, I did take the blank book. I don't know where I got it from.
I don't remember either.
Maybe it was wherever you were upgrading your stuff.
I wonder where. Was it at the Marble Hill Inn and Tavern? Oh, was it at the crafting table?
It was at the crafting table.
Okay.
So, yeah.
You see this blank book has a notification, and as you click on it,
Oh god.
you see an image, like an image of a book appears and opens in front of you, and you see text start to appear on the book,
Oh my god.
and it says, "Jake,
Tom Riddle.
I knew you were looking for me.
God.
I'm sorry I'm not there to help you right now. If you need me in the future, please don't hesitate to ask. Fantasy Batman."
And I grab the book and throw it in the water.
No, you
It's
can't.
haunted!
You can't steal my items, remember?
That's right, you can't steal his item.
I imagine while it's right there in front of him, I could see his character like trying to walk in front of the book and like in between me and the book and being a
He's
dick.
trying to
Right.
just keep stuck.
Devil book.
Well, I mean, I could build us a boat. I have tinker tools
Do you
and
have
stuff.
the materials to do so?
I mean, we have a bunch of freaking trees right here.
could try
Go
it.
frickin'
I was-
Minecraft
I'm a
Fortnite on this
I'm
Could do
bitch.
that.
Fortnite us a raft.
I was gonna ask, what do you suppose are the limitations on my wild companion feature?
Ooh.
Ooh, giant turtle, giant turtle, giant turtle.
I think there are mechanical
A turtle
limitations on it.
Here, I'll put the
which-
chat real quick.
Let me.
Pterodactyl, pterodactyl.
It just can't be a flying one for you at this point, right? I assume you can get.
I
No,
don't
that's
know.
that's
It doesn't-
creatures
it's
he
wild
can turn
shape.
into.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just turn into a
Um,
turtle, a giant turtle, and swim us across.
Wait,
Dude,
look up
just
Find
use
Familiar,
your bag of tricks and throw out a giant duck for us to fly.
There's
across
nothing that
on.
can swim, unfortunately, or I would have done that.
Dude, just use the Everwood mechanics and create a giant duck.
Dude, I was just
I
gonna
commune
spend
with the spirit
the
of
whole
Everwood.
day building a raft, and it was gonna be an awesome work montage.
Okay, so
All
the
right,
wildfire
I'm watching
spirit,
your montage.
the wildfire spirit has a stat block where it has specific stats and abilities and things, and it is always considered small.
That's what she said.
Wait, what?
Hold on, let me see if I can.
Well, it says it counts as the Find Familiar spell, which I'm reading right now.
Right. But regardless of its shape, it always uses the same stat block.
What?
Does that make sense?
No.
So behind the curtain,
Can come
under
back.
the summon wildfire spirit feature, it says the spirit is friendly to you and your companions and obeys your commands. See this creature's game statistics in the wildfire spirit stat block, which uses your proficiency bonus in several places.
I thought
just-
so that's
determine-
Wildfire Spirit.
Correct.
I
Oh,
was
this is
looking at
wild companion. My
Yeah.
apologies. This is yeah, you're right. This
So I don't
is
know
a
if that's the
different-
same.
It is a different feature because you get that before you get the wildfire spirits. So, the only limitation would be whatever limitations the Find Familiar spell has.
Yeah, I'm looking at that right now. I can.
Apologies, I misunderstood.
Yeah.
It
real
would
quick?
disappear after 1 hour as well,
It says
though.
1 hour. Yeah, so I don't know how far.
How
that's
often
Yeah.
So
How often can
as
you?
long
how
as
often
it
can
can
you
cast
swim
it?
at 40 miles an hour,
Yeah.
we should.
I think
be
the
fine.
only familiar you can summon that has a swim speed is an octopus.
Oh.
I mean, it can help pull the raft, so I mean, in theory, it could speed up.
get there a
our-
bit faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, that could work. Okay, question: Can
Yeah.
KB give me a hand with this for advantage?
To build a raft?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Can KB give you a hand?
KB can absolutely give you a handy.
All right.
Oh my god. I'm gonna give you guidance as well.
What the hell?
Ooh.
Hold on. That's without advantage. Hold on. Here comes the advantage.
Snake
That was a nat 1, by the
eyes.
way.
Oh, sure. Now it rolls it like
Okay, cool. Yeah,
that.
that
That's a
makes
nat
sense.
20. I make
That makes sense.
the best freaking
Roll a nat 1
boat.
into a nat 20. Okay. So you very quickly, almost in literal Fortnite style, you run
Oh,
up to a
God.
tree,
And build a bridge.
and you have your feature tool, right tool for the job, I believe is what it's called.
Yep.
So you always have the right tool that you need. So you pull out from your new bag of holding this sort of kind of, it's like
Multi-tool.
a multi-tool, almost like a large Leatherman, and you pull out a full-sized axe from it, and in a Fortnite style montage, you hit a tree, and instead of taking like several swings at it, it's like you hit the tree and it just turns into a pile of wood floating slightly above the ground, and you grab it, and you do that to a handful of trees, and after you do, you go to your inventory and you select all of these different bundles of wood and begin crafting it all together, and it just looks like a pile of dust, and every once in a while you see a hammer come out of this cloud of dust, and a saw comes out of this cloud of dust, and after literally 30 seconds of this, the dust settles, and you all see a perfectly crafted rowboat.
Boom.
Heck yeah. We're going 40 miles.
Does it have oars?
It has oars. It has a small anchor. And it is a 20-foot long rowboat.
And an outboard motor.
Does it have a magic word that makes it go into a pocket-size box that he can carry around with him?
No, but he does have a bag of holding he could try to get over it.
I take Jaxon out of my bag holding, place him in the
Put
bottom
him
of the
in the
boat.
boat.
Alright, well, you could summon your octopus and they could pull. We could see if we can get there quicker.
All right. I summon my octopus simulator.
Alright, and we get to paddling.
Okay. Give me. Who is gonna? Are you guys gonna all paddle? Or are you guys gonna?
I would assume
I'm
we'd
calling.
take turns,
I'm calling
right?
from the back. Stroke. Stroke.
You've got a drum. Dum, 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 dum.
Excellent. Does that give us
Uh,
advantage if he's doing that?
Ooh.
Sure. Whoever's rowing, give me athletics checks with advantage.
My athletics is not great, but I will do it.
Him banging the drum and his octopus helping pull.
I got a 13.
I got a 14.
Okay. Not too shabby. You guys get in and you manage to keep a good steady pace rowing to a point where your stamina doesn't drop too low. You don't seem to become too tired, and you can kind of keep this pace for a good while. And it takes you in game. It doesn't seem like very long because game mechanics.
Right.
But after just a couple minutes of you rowing, you manage to cross this area and find yourself on Oaklore proper.
Sweet. See, guys, I got us there. First try, as fantasy Batman
Don't
would
know
say.
what you were doing in that cloud of dust, but way to go.
Hey, you gotta oil
But-
the wood somehow.
But you got me there.
Oh,
Wait.
gosh.
Wait a minute. The waterproofing?
The waterproofing. Hey, why do you think cum bucket's so well made? Bone meal was
Jeez
only
Louise.
one of
I'm
the
never getting back.
ingredients.
I'm never. Oh my god! I'm never getting back in that boat.
And then I would
As
like to break down the rowboat into some buckets and put it in my inventory.
give me another Tinker's check.
Okay. Cum bucket's definitely gonna help me on this one.
Okay.
Come on. Buckets. 16.
You go up to the boat, and in Minecraft fashion, you hit it once with your multi-tool axe, and it goes from being a full-size boat and drops to the size of a small icon, but it's a pile of wood.
Nice.
Nice.
I throw it on top of Jaxon in the bag.
You have several bushels of wood that you can use to build something later.
I'll put bushels of wood.
As you guys step foot onto Oaklore proper, you do see in big letters over your head says "New location: Oaklore," and this island, similar to the small island that you previously had just landed on, is also very forested, kind of rocky, although it does jut up into the sky a bit more. It's got a bigger sort of mountain peak in the center of it. And as you get there, you do notice there is a quest marker on sort of the compass at the top of your screen, pointing you deeper into the center of the island.
Oh boy.
Cool. I would like to open my start menu and make sure that there's a fast travel point here now on the map.
You open your start menu to the map, and it doesn't appear that you have accessed a fast travel point yet.
Damn.
I walk over to the nearest tree and I pee on it to mark my territory. That's creating a fast travel point.
No, you just set a waypoint on the map now.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, this will make a fast travel point, and it just says marker set.
So
Shit!
So
How do I
the
get
ga-
rid of that?
game I've been playing called Biomutant. That's literally what it does for fast travel points. Is you pee on a side,
For
and then
real?
it becomes a fast travel
God.
Oh
point.
my gosh.
That's
Awful.
hilarious. All right, well, I guess
cool.
we head towards that then, right, guys?
Yeah.
Not the waypoint. We're not heading.
Not the
towards
waypoint.
this.
No.
I made it, guys! I got to the waypoint.
I don't. Can I do like a perception check to see
Yeah.
if we see like civilization anywhere around here?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Alright.
Any potential ambush locations?
Can I do a perception check to see if I
God
see any
damn
like
Any eagle
Plus-
nests?
Plus 3 bows sitting around on the
KB's
ground.
helping me.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and see if you
And
can
I'll
find a
give you
plus
guidance.
3 bow just sitting on the ground.
I got a
Okay.
Oh, you gave me guidance?
I'll give you guidance.
All right. What's that? D4?
A D4.
Yeah.
A D4.
I got a nat 20.
No, you didn't.
I got a 21. Dirty.
Okay. RJ, you look around, desperate to find a plus 3 bow, and don't find one. Jake, you take a good look around. You walk around a couple groups of trees, climb a little hill to see if you can get a better vantage point. You don't see any sort of civilization, like in the sense of buildings, but not too far, maybe 100 yards to the east, you do find there is a small stream of smoke coming from the tree line.
Hey guys, do you see that smoke? I don't know if that's...
Can we tell? Yeah.
I see it, and I head out in that direction, scouting out ahead of
I
them.
follow him at a large distance.
I was okay. And then I send KB into the air to scout ahead of us.
Okay. For those scouting ahead, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Oh,
and,
snap, KB.
And stealth check if you're trying to be stealthy. I don't know
KB's
how
always stealthy. He's flying super high, so that's his stealth. Where is this? I apparently have KB's thing out. Oh, there it is. Alright, so...
I got a 13 on perception and 18 on stealth.
Okay.
KB apparently is flying real shit, real...
I mean,
real
you're in the middle of the
observantly.
air.
He's
It's very obvious.
It's blue sky. He got nat 1 on his stealth, so he's definitely seen. And he got 14 on his perception. He rolled like shit. He got a nat 1 on his
he's
stealth.
not stealthy,
He still got a
but he's
9.
not necessarily very visible.
I mean, he's
'cause
high.
small. Yeah, and he's not very high.
You know
I
what's
will
sad?
say this.
I rolled a 1 and a 2 because his
Heck yeah.
perception
His
is
stats
12.
are that high.
Yeah.
I will say this. Even with a nat 1, KB is flying high in the air, and it doesn't appear like there are any flying creatures at the moment. So it doesn't seem like he's in any immediate danger.
Well, that's good.
But RJ, you stealthily with your new skills in tow, the things you learned when you leveled up, you make your way closer and closer to this smoke, and both KB and you see at the same time a small campfire with a sword sticking out of it.
Oh,
Oh, snap. Good, because I think my health is... Oh, wait. Our health's
We
way
just
up.
leveled up. We got it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got all your stuff back.
I go and steal the sword.
No.
Another jacked up sword.
Don't interact with the sword. We don't need a long rest at this point.
Hey,
Yes.
you're not here. I'm scouting ahead.
Fine,
Uh-oh.
if you interact with us.
You
No,
run up.
I know not to interact with the sword because we don't want to waste our resting point.
So are you going to go up to the fire though?
No.
Okay, you're gonna stay a
No,
little distance
You
away.
should go up to the fire.
I thought the fire was what made it go into...
No, you had to select. Didn't
Yeah,
right?
you have to,
Oh,
you have to
yeah.
interact with it. Yeah.
Because
Oh, yeah, then
if it's
I'll-
if it becomes a waypoint or like a fast
Right,
travel.
I'll go up to the fire then.
As you get closer to it, you do see map updated.
I go to my map and I look at it.
You now have fast travel point to Oaklaw.
Sweet.
And I fast travel back to where we were. To my P spot.
You click the fast travel spot on Oaklaw, and you go into the white
Yep.
space for a second, and so does everybody else, and they're like, "What the hell is happening?" And they all appear standing right next to you where you didn't move at all.
No, that's not what happened. First of all, I pee next to the fire.
Oh my
And
my
then
gosh.
I do it so that they all appear next to you guys. You guys see, I told you if I pee here, it gets a fast travel spot.
Roll deception. I'll roll insight.
Roll deception. Uh-oh.
It's
Wow.
RJ being RJ.
I got a 9.
How fitting! I got nat 20.
Yeah.
What a waste of a nat 20. Okay.
What a waste.
Well, I guess should we go get the moss?
Let's find this moss.
Yeah. Let's go
More
find the
moss.
mausoleum.
Let's go get some moss.
Mas.
Or wait, are we gonna look for the? Oh wait, is that marker the moss or is it another quest?
It's the
That's
moss.
the quest. That's our
that
boss.
is the quest,
The
right?
moss. Gotcha.
Correct.
All right.
Let's get the moss.
We fast travel to the marker now that we have fast travel.
KB's still in the air scouting.
I'm still ahead,
He's a good,
scouting
like 100
towards
feet
there.
in the air. So
Okay. Those scouting ahead, go ahead and give me perception checks.
come on, KB, don't suck. Hey,
I got a
yo.
17.
KB
Jesus.
got a 29.
Beautiful. You guys scout ahead. KB keeping an eye in the sky. RJ sticking close to the ground. At first, there's not much. Excuse me, keep getting the burps. Jeez. The terrain here begins to get rockier and rockier as you head farther uphill on this mountainside. The tree line, or the trees begin to slowly thin out until the trees fade away, and you're above the tree line on this very shaly, where all the rocks are kind of flat, and they kind of slide on each other. But as you make your way higher and higher, you don't see any sort of threats. The music around you doesn't seem to change. But you get closer and closer to this quest marker, and as you reach a point on this mountain, the mountain gives way to almost a crater, but like a crater meets a cave, where it's a large hole in the ground, but it goes deeper than a crater would, and the opening is a little smaller. It seems like maybe something dug this hole, but whatever dug this hole was gigantic. And the quest marker is leading into this hole.
Naturally.
I bet it was
In
a
true
giant
RJ
hamster.
fashion, I go into the hole.
In typical RJ fashion. Okay, you head down into this hole. Are you still scouting ahead, or are you guys staying back?
No, once we see the hole, I think I'd start heading up
Yeah.
towards him.
As long as I know, yeah. If he already went in there, then I'll go with it.
As you guys start entering deeper and deeper, you do notice, in typical video game fashion, even though this looks like it was naturally made, there are somehow stairs built into the side of this wall,
Wonderful.
and stone steps that you can very easily zigzag your way down. And the deeper and deeper you go, it starts to turn more into a bit of an oasis. There seem to be more and more plants growing. It seems there are certain spots where water has been trickling through from above and has formed these very light sprinkling waterfalls that lead to small pools. And as it gets darker and darker, you start to see large bioluminescent mushrooms begin to appear that glow this kind of dull bluish white glow to help keep your vision high enough that you can still see, but low enough that it's still like you're not sure if there's something else down here. And as you begin going deeper and deeper, the quest marker begins to get bigger and bigger and bigger until eventually you hit a wall. Everyone go ahead and give me perception checks.
I got a 22.
18.
15.
You all very clearly see this. You hit this wall, and the wall, it's like almost like a dead end, but then you kind of go up and touch this wall, and it's not made of stone like the rest of this building, or this cave. It looks like it's made of bone. And you kind of step back and take a bigger look at the image, the thing in front of you. And what is blocking your way is a giant skull that's probably 50 feet wide, 45 feet tall, these large pointed teeth in its mouth, and a huge eye socket hole, maybe 20 feet above you, that just massive hole in the wall. To your right, these large jagged teeth that seem to interlock, and you are under the impression that this is the nest of the creature that dug this hole, and whatever this thing is died a long time ago. This skull is very well picked clean, very aged. But the quest marker leads deeper in on the other side of this skull.
I look at it and I say, I like seeing giant bones of things, because then you can like picture what it was like before it turned into giant bones.
You like giant bones. Giant
that
bone
doesn't
lover.
surprise me.
Can you maybe nature check this shit and figure out what it is?
I mean, it's not gonna be here, right? It's long dead.
Well, I know, but I'm still curious what it is.
He wants to know the lore of the
I
land.
want to know the lore.
So I'm
man.
gonna I'm gonna look it up and down.
Give me an insight check, Jake.
I hit start and I go to my codex.
Well, you hit start and you go to your quest list, and it gives a description of this quest.
Ooh.
One of the druids selling wares at the market notices you are well traveled and asks if you can help her retrieve a rare mold that only grows on oaklore in the ancient nests of a long dead Zaratan.
What the hell's a Zaratan?
No idea.
All right, well, this is a Zaratan. Ha! I've solved it. Okay.
I hit the start button and I go to settings, then I go down to help, and I go down to definitions, and I find Zaratan.
You click start, you go to settings, and the setting for experience share and volume are there.
I clicked on help.
You look for the word help and it doesn't appear.
Then I go to dictionary.
You click on the word dick, and you look down and yours is missing.
And I hit the search function and search Zaratan.
You search for Zaratan, and an arrow points right in front of you.
Nice.
Right,
and I walk in.
I now search for gold.
Do we have to climb through its eye socket?
I thought. Oh.
I thought its teeth were closed, right? And
Were
interlocked?
they?
It appears that way, yes.
Oh, damn it.
All right, and its eye socket is huge, like 20 feet, right? Diameter is what you said?
Yeah, it's big hole.
And that's the way of the marker?
Correct.
I search for explosives.
I climbed into the eye socket.
I also climb.
Okay.
When I am done searching and finding explosives, I climb in.
Give me athletics checks to see how quickly you guys can get this done.
Not very quickly. It's not bad. 14?
13.
19.
Yeah, you guys don't have too much of an issue. You guys kind of scramble up a little bit, but you get up into the eye socket. And it's big enough that you can stand up fully, all three of you next to each other. And still have plenty of space. And it also is big enough that it has sort of a ledge, so you're kind of standing inside of it. And just on the other side of this goal, you see there's a beam of light that is coming in from outside. There must be a hole in this cave somewhere. And it is shooting down into this massive cavern that is full of this strange-looking moss, maybe? You assume it's probably this mold you're looking for, but it is everywhere.
Heck yeah.
RJ, you want to hop down there and grab some?
Let me have one of your buckets.
Here, I got a rope. And I hand him a bucket, and I let a rope down so that I can help him back out.
I will also remind you that they will the elf druid who gave you this quest will be giving you 5 gold for every pound of mold you bring back.
Oh man, good thing I have a shit ton of buckets.
Yeah, and how many pounds can your bag
Oh,
of
my
holding
bag.
hold?
Just
Well-
dump it into the bag.
Well, it depends. Do I dump out what's his butt?
Nah, I just leave him in there with the.
Shoot, we should have left him at the
mold.
waypoint,
Mold.
but we can come back for him.
Okay.
Good.
I think okay, Max, you're gonna have to make an executive decision on this one. How much does Jackson weigh?
I'm gonna call Jackson an even 180.
All right. So we got what? 320.
That's probably being conservative. He's probably closer to 200, but we're gonna call it 180.
All right. So Jake ties his bag of holding onto his rope. So if something happens to me, Jake, you can still get all this out of there.
No. I hand you down a bucket. I'll dump the bucket into the thing.
Okay. And I start loading the bucket up with this mold until Jake tells me that his bag is full.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
And I
Jake,
do
go-
this stealthily
I would
and
actually-
quietly.
He does it stealth.
Before he goes down, can I try like attaching a bucket to the rope and just like fishing this mole out, like just scraping the bucket across and like, you know?
Yeah, sure. Let's see.
That sounds like
I mean,
a
I
lot.
could tinker so that it's a little bit more effective at that.
Yeah, give me a tinker check.
All right, let's tinker it. Yes, tinkerage. An 11.
11. Okay. You can't do much more than add a rope to a bucket, but you add ropes. You add like a two. You split the rope,
Gotcha.
so you have the rope on either side of the bucket, connecting to a central rope.
Gotcha.
So it's not a single point,
Right.
which will make it a little easier to control. Go ahead and just give me a flat D20.
D20. That's a 12.
Okay. You spend the next couple minutes fishing with this bucket. You throw the bucket out and you scrape it across the ground, filling it up with this mold and pulling it up. And after a few minutes, you get about 12 buckets worth into your bag of holding before you either need to dump something out or stop adding more.
All right, so we have 320 pounds of mold in there. I think we're good, guys.
I think it's fine. Yeah.
5
Wait,
gold per
hold
pound,
on.
right? Is that what?
Hold on.
What?
We don't have to be at the waypoint to fast travel, right?
Correct.
Right.
Take Jackson out of there. I'll just grab him by the hand when we fast travel. Get 500 pounds in there.
Brilliant.
Can it work like that?
Yeah.
Get us another 180 pounds.
I dumped Jackson out.
Okay.
I tie the rope to Jackson and fish the moss out.
You see, it scrapes a lot more off the ground, but you don't. It's harder to scoop it up and bring it up to where you're at.
Can I tinker? I do have those bushels of wood to work with. I would like to make the Jackson scrape.
Yeah, you very quickly throw something together with your wood, and you manage to use Jackson as a tool. Not the first time he's been called that, but
Can we fill his pockets with this stuff too?
unfortunately, you don't seem to be able to interact with his body.
Damn
Yeah.
it.
He's
Okay.
fully glitched.
But we can fill our pockets with it too. How much can each of us hold?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good question. Let's see.
I don't remember.
Before we do that, I'm gonna switch up my spells,
Okay.
and I'm going to cast Detect Poison and Disease on this mold.
Yeah, after I've drug up a bunch of Jackson.
Yep.
Okay, detect poison and disease. For the duration, presence of locations of poisonous creatures. Let's see. Okay. Okay.
We've all exposed ourselves to a deadly toxin.
You cast detect poison and disease, and you don't get a ping off of any of the mold that you've been
Good.
scooping up. But you do get a
no.
ping out of the corner of your eye.
Oh no.
On the ceiling of the cave above you, you see this giant snail
Oh!
that has been slowly moving its way closer to you.
Oh, shit.
And when I say giant, I mean it is considered a large creature.
Oh,
my
crap.
god.
Fast travel.
Get the hell out of here. Oh, wait,
And-
actually, I want to cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
And I want to ask it, let's see, limited by its intelligence, not going to be very smart.
I back as far away as possible. As far away as you'll allow me to while he's doing this.
I will say it's going very slowly.
Yeah.
I
It's
don't
limited
trust
by
it.
intelligence.
I seen Turbo.
I've seen Turbo.
White Shadow.
Is that what that's from?
Yeah, that's absolutely what that's from.
I totally just realized that. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. White Shadow.
Tough. I'm going to try and convince it that there's some really good moss on the other side of the room.
Okay. When you go and you cast Speak with Animals, and what does it look like when you cast this spell?
I don't know.
Because I have an idea, but I wanted to see if you had an idea.
I don't have any idea.
Okay, you go to cast Speak with Animals, and as you do, your head very
Uh-oh.
quickly cycles through a handful of different animals. Just like it turns into a duck head, and then a cat head, and then a dog head, and then it's like a giraffe head, and then it goes back to your head. And as you start to speak, the sound of like hundreds of different animals all at once comes out.
Oh my god.
In like this cacophony. And as you try to speak with this thing, it still begins making its way. It doesn't seem to understand what you're saying.
Okay. It's not going to work, you guys.
Alright.
We're time limited.
Can we fast travel?
We finished filling our pockets, and how much could we each hold?
Let's see.
It's an enemy. He's not going to let us.
I will say you could put another 50 pounds in each of your inventories.
Okay.
Okay, that's my inventories. What about my pockets?
That is your pockets. Good hustle though.
Thanks.
Uh,
I take my 52 pounds because I'm holding 2 pounds in my hands.
naturally. How are you gonna hold on to Jaxon?
He's wielding it.
I just hook him with my arm.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I hit the fast travel button.
Just-
You
Fast
go to hit
travel
fast
speed.
travel, and it says an arrow comes up. You cannot fast travel with an enemy nearby.
Son of a
Nah,
bitch.
I figured.
Alright, well then we
So
quickly
we walk out of
here.
there.
Yeah, you very nonchalantly get out of the eye of this giant beast, drop down, and walk out of the cave. And the next time you click fast travel, the screen turns to white,
Man.
and you begin to run in an ethereal space. RJ, one arm around Jaxon, two hands full of this mold, as you
Oh my god.
you
I-
appear back at the encampment in Crowbrook.
I'm so glad you cast that detect poison.
Yeah, it was gonna take a couple more turns to get to you, but it only
Oh,
had a speed
damn.
of 10, so
That's fair.
very slow.
Should have
Ugh.
shot it and then ran. I should have set up my auto turret and just let it sit there. Boom, 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 boom.
You guys return back to Crowbrook with the quest marker
Mhm.
back into the direction where you previously found this elf woman.
So we have 652 pounds of
Total?
this mold.
Or in the bag.
No, total.
Okay.
Because between 50 in each of our inventories and the 2 in RJ's hands.
And
Were we wait? How much were we
500
able
for
to
the bag.
store some? Were we able to at least store some in Jackson's
Oh,
inventory?
hold up. It was 5. Was it 500 or 600? I think it's 5. I'm pretty sure it's 500 pounds.
No. 'cause
unfortunately, you were not
he's
able to
looking out.
interact with him.
Yeah.
We couldn't put any in his pockets.
Yeah, we couldn't. We couldn't.
I was able to drag him along, but we couldn't interact with him. That doesn't make
Well,
sense.
it would be like
he's
interacting
like an
with
item.
his inventory.
Yeah, it'd be interacting with his menu.
No, we'd be putting it in his pockets.
It's the same thing, RJ.
Well, then I put it in his hand, so we got another 2 pounds.
Okay, what's the total weight?
654 if you give us the extra 2 pounds.
I'll give you the extra 2 pounds. Jeez
Uh,
Louise.
All right, so 654 times 5.
3,270.
We say, "Hey, lady," and then
Divided
he
by
empties out
3?
his bag of holding and just gushes out.
Yeah, you walk up to her. The quest marker says "quest complete" as you start interacting with her, quickly running through her text spiel, and you transfer all of your inventories to her inventory, and she.
Oh, so we can interact with her inventory, but we can't interact with Jackson's?
She
It's
is
like a shop.
letting you. It's like a shop. Get your head out of your ass.
Why? So you can put yours in there?
Yes. And you now
Different
have. Let's see. What's 3,270 divided by? Currently divided by 3.
It was 3,000.
So we
what
get-
was the total? 3,000 what?
3,270.
We'll let Jackson
like-
have the 270. We'll each get 1,000.
I like it.
So Jackson gets the 270 and we each get 1,200?
That's not how math works. Aren't you an accountant?
You don't know how math works?
Uh-oh.
You don't know how percentages work.
Okay, so
It was
1,000.
worth the try.
1,000 each. Besides Jackson,
Perfect.
he gets 270. Oh, I need to put that in like a bag. I need like a character sheet for the bag of holding.
Ooh.
I think you can just create like an extra journal, can't you?
Yeah, I could do that when I'm not in player mode, but yeah. But I can
don't
do
know
that
if I-
later. It's fine.
I was gonna say I don't know if I can make something that you can interact with as a player.
Yeah, you just
Is a
assign it. to us.
is a handout something you can do?
I can't make a
Handout.
handout as a player,
But I can make it and then you can
but a
Anyway.
handout wouldn't work though because you can't
right
edit.
because you can't edit that.
A journal would be best, but we could do that.
Yeah, we'll do it
I,
later.
I
Anyway,
think that mission was basically a handout.
Your mom's
Basically.
well, how else am I gonna give you a bunch of free gold?
right.
I love free
Hey
gold.
man, it took some hacking to get us most of the way there,
It's true.
and a superior rowboat.
A very superior rowboat. But your quest has been completed. You all have a bunch of extra gold in your inventory, and a new quick or fast travel spot on the other side of the map.
Hey, that could come in handy.
Now that you have completed both of the quests,
and a waypoint on the other side of the map.
no, but now that you've completed those things, what would you like to do?
Can I retcon something real quick? Since you gave us the map that Arya has the list of names, can we say that we hacked and were able to get the names of these places,
I'll allow it.
but not for fast travel purposes?
Correct.
That way, when we're saying let's go by this place,
yeah,
we would actually know it.
yeah, that makes sense. I'll allow it.
Hey, you're so gracious, and
I know, I'm such a gracious DM.
you're
I
a
thought you
gracious
were a DB.
DM. All right.
Bowel movement,
Yeah, I
I'm
got
shit.
All right. Well, let's go to the market and buy some shit, right?
Yeah, what do they got?
Right?
What do they got
I
here?
would like a giant's bag.
Oh my God.
Giant's bag?
I don't know. It's under lore. I don't think it's a real. I don't know what.
What?
I don't know. It was. Don't worry about it. Let's keep going.
I would like a bag of holding so that I can hold 500 more pounds next time we get free stuff.
I mean, you can certainly go try and buy one.
No, I'd like you to give me one.
You can certainly try and hack your way into one.
I would like to steal one from the DM.
I don't have any on hand at the moment. You're also like 100 miles away from me,
Close enough.
which is close considering
Yeah.
Derek is like 700 miles away from me.
Yeah.
I want to find out what the most expensive stuff here in this town is.
Yeah. Because
Well,
I
for-
assume this town doesn't have super
Probably not that
quality
much.
stuff.
Yeah. But I don't know what the most
For-
expensive stuff
Since
is.
it's
The
a
most
first town.
expensive stuff, you are gonna have to either go to West Post, which is the more city side of Crowbrook,
Yeah.
the opposite side of the river, where it's an actual city, like a well-established town and not a druid encampment. Or
The mayor's house?
Yep.
you
that's
can go
it.
to the mayor's house and say, "Let me buy you some stuff from you."
Not
so
what I was thinking, but okay.
To find the expensive stuff, you have to go to West Post and search probably around there.
Hey, RJ, you should probably go pay your bounty.
Probably.
Not bounty.
Hey, I'll go into the nicer part of the town then.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys previously kind of took a little bit of a way through here when you were going to the mayor's house. But now that you guys are rolling in the gold coins, looking for a place to spend it all, go ahead and give me some perception checks to find perhaps a shop.
I got.
I got 15. That was a 10 for those of you who didn't hear him.
Yeah, nobody did.
16.
All right, you start searching around town. You find a couple places that you could probably spend some money. You walk by what looks to be a blacksmith, and you see a red dragonborn pounding away on an anvil. And as you kind of pass by it, it says Ironclad Blacksmith. You pass by a store with a number of glowing items in the window that says Mythic Infusions over the door.
Ooh.
And you also walk by a general store.
Does the general store have a gun?
This isn't a Western general store.
You never know. I would like to hack the code and make it a Western general store.
You are absolutely allowed to try.
Oh my gosh, no, I would imagine that'll be a very difficult pull. So there is no gunpowder place here.
It doesn't appear that there is a gunpowder specific place.
I want my hand cannon. Okay.
Isn't that considered magic? I don't think you need ammunition for it, do you?
For my hand cannon? No.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about my eldritch cannon.
Oh, you're trying to make a.
I want to get rid of my
gun.
crossbow and actually have a gun,
I see.
like a blunderbuss or something. Anyway,
I see.
let's
I
see
see.
here. I would like to go to the magic store. I think
Okay.
maybe I can fuse my crossbow with something.
Okay, let's pull up some stuff.
I'll take you to the magic shop.
Oh my gosh.
Woof.
I'll let you lick the lollipop.
Whatever you do not lick the lollipop at the magic shop.
Wait a minute.
I would also like to recon that I took those bushels of wood and built a small little cart that I could pull Jaxon around on. Like a Red Rider wagon.
a little red wagon.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna change this to a little wagon. And I should probably put hand cart's too big. Like, it's smaller than that. Little red wagon.
Just big enough for him to stand in.
Yes.
Okay, you guys head over to the shop that says Mythic Infusions and open the door, and you hear a slight jingle of a bell as the door opens. And as you enter, you see there is a human man standing behind the counter with his hair pulled back into a bun, and he's got a robe on. A number of different items kind of glow and glitter and shine around the room, but it doesn't seem like any of the individual items themselves are interactive. It's more like you got to go talk to him and see what's all in the inventory to try and buy stuff.
It's RJ proof.
It's
Nice.
RJ proof.
I'll go talk to him.
Not that you couldn't try and steal it out of straight out of
Hey,
his
fine
inventory.
sir. What wares do you have?
Hey, what you got?
What up, homie?
Welcome to Mythic Infusions.
All right,
Take a look at my inventory.
Skip.
In his inventory, to make things maybe a little simple, but also maybe a little more difficult, he has pretty much any uncommon magical item you could think of.
That I can look up, you mean?
The dildo of foresight.
That's a legendary item, at least. I think you mean foreskin.
Gross.
No.
It's a dildo made of foreskin.
That's a lot of foreskin.
lot.
It's a lot of
Take place
circumcisions.
just for this dick of dildo.
So,
right.
for example, he has +1 weapons, +1 armor, +1 shields, +1 magic focuses.
Ooh, +1 armor. I might be interested in that, actually.
You could buy a bag of holding if you wanted one, RJ. What other number of things?
Are there like rune things that we could insert onto weapons to give them like D4 of fire damage or something like that?
Not on the weapons that you have access to at the moment.
Damn. Okay.
You do, weirdly enough, farther down on the list of his inventory, you do see, it says spell rot tattoo.
Oh no.
If you want to just get a tattoo from this dude.
I think I'm good. Might have face tap from him. No. I would like to buy a +1 studded armor or leather armor if possible.
Okay, let's see. +1. It's a bit of a shopping episode.
Studded armor.
Is +1 armor not? Hold on.
Oh, it's rare. It's not uncommon.
Yeah, I was gonna say +1 weapons are common or uncommon. But you could get adamantine armor.
Can I? What does that do?
Adamantine armor removes the disadvantage on stealth checks for heavier armor.
I don't even think I'm out. No, I can't wear heavy armor anyway.
Well,
I'm
gonna get
son of a bitch.
a filter of love.
Okay.
And give it to RJ
For later.
For later.
I'll say that.
Okay, that will cost
an arm and a leg.
1 arm and 1 leg.
Ow. I need those.
Where? There we go. That'll cost 100 gold.
Okay. Buy one.
Is the armor of invulnerability here? Just that.
No. Unfortunately.
Okay.
Does he have... Where'd it go?
Damn. Even
Gloves of thievery?
There are, in fact, gloves of thievery.
How much are they?
Gloves of thievery. Uncommon. 150 gold.
Would he do it for 100?
Make a persuasion check.
21?
You hear a very generic, "You run a hard bargain. Deal."
Very generic.
And then it says, speech level up. Speech increased by 1.
Speech 2.
Hey, so I found an antimatter rifle.
Oh my god.
Oh, did you? Oh, that's so weird.
I did. It doesn't list it whether it's uncommon or not.
That's so weird. I can't imagine why it would do that.
I'm just saying it's in here, so
I mean, I know it exists.
I can use it then, right?
I mean, if you can get one.
All right, I get one.
Well, they don't have it here.
Why don't they? Okay, I would like to hack the code and get an antimatter rifle.
You are certainly welcome to it.
Hey, what's the percentage gonna be?
Let me look it up real quick. Antimatter rifle.
No, you can't look it up before you tell me the percent.
Let's see. It is a futuristic weapon.
Yep.
Two-handed. It does 68. You have to reload it after 2 shots.
Yep,
Let's see.
Yep. Except for I don't.
Okay, so that's true. If you enchant it with one of your infusions, you wouldn't have to reload it. Okay. It is not in the same genre as the game that you are currently playing. That's not necessarily a problem, but that is going to make it a little more difficult.
Should I go for it, guys?
I mean, follow your heart.
It does 68 damage. at level 3 would be pretty amazing. Not gonna lie. All right, I'm gonna keep looking. Don't worry.
Okay.
If someone
Does he have a stone of good luck?
Yes, sir. Stone of Good Luck. That gives you the +1 to all your ability score checks, right?
Correct.
Yes. And actually, I was thinking about giving that to you instead of the boots. But I decided on the boots, since you're a stealthy boy.
Okay. So.
Stealth of Good Luck, we'll
Stealth
put
of
at 200 gold.
Will he do it for 100?
You can certainly try.
Persuasion. For a 23?
He says, "You run a hard bargain. Deal."
So dumb.
You're really good at that. Can you convince him to give us a gun? Oh, I gotta find.
You're in a hard bargain.
I gotta find a gun in here somewhere. What do they call their guns in D&D? Anything particular?
Flintlock. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think they're considered magic, so you'd have to look under regular.
Right.
Poison for Cusco. Cusco is poison.
Specifically, the poison chosen for.
Yes, that poison.
Gunpowder keg.
There's a their hunting rifle is an item in Dungeons and Dragons that I would allow.
Hunting rifle. Where?
It's in the Dungeon Master's Guide on page 268.
Well, then why the shit is it not in here?
I don't know.
Roll 20, you ass. I have the Dungeon Master's Guide. How does it not have it?
It is, let's see.
Rifle hunting. Okay. Rifle
hunting.
automatic.
That is a modern weapon. You would have to hack the code.
Hey, I'm a modern...
Hack it.
I'm a modern
man.
I mean, if you're going to hack it for a gun, you might as go for the antimatter rifle.
I don't know. How much does the automatic do? Oh, it's only 2d8. Yeah, or the laser rifle, I guess. Nope, that's only 3d8. You're right. If
Man.
I'm gonna hack it, I might as...
You're right. If I'm going to go big or go home.
Right.
How about some night vision goggles?
Oh my god.
The goggles of night?
That'd be correct.
I mean, I'll buy the hunting rifle if it's available.
I will let you buy a hunting rifle for 200 gold.
Done. Sold.
Will he do it for 100?
If he asks...
I won't even barter for it. I'll just take it. I don't want to risk him being like, I'm not selling it to you now. Does anyone want a light crossbow?
I'm good.
Goggles of night, I'll give to you for 150 gold. Are you going to ask, will he do for 100?
No, will he do it for a short sword?
For a +1 short sword?
Nope, just a plain short sword.
Will he do it for a +1 crossbow?
You can certainly try.
I'll give him the crossbow. +1.
All right. If you're gonna trade in the +1 crossbow, make a persuasion check.
I'm gonna add the crossbow to RJ's inventory.
You're gonna hand it over to him. It's
Wait,
not gonna give you
your crossbow's a +1?
Yeah, remember I hacked the system and built it and made it.
That's
or
right.
I crafted it.
I would rather have your crossbow over my short bow, I think.
Maybe.
Probably.
What's the stats? What's the attack on it and the damage?
Damage is a D8 +1.
Yeah, mine's a D6 +2.
So, hold on a second.
And my attack's only +4 on it.
And that's
Derek,
plus your
Yes.
plus your dex.
Did you want to buy anything?
I'm looking through like everything
Plus
I
my
can find right
dex.
now.
Oh yeah, my dex is a 2. So
I mean, I already got my my love potion.
yeah, so it'd be better than my short. Then it'd be better than my short bow.
Okay. I mean, yeah. I'm gonna delete it real quick.
The +1 crossbow.
How come the hunting rifle didn't appear in my attack area? Mother of pearl. I have to hand jam this shit in.
I think I had to do that with Doc.
Is that the light crossbow, Jake, or which one is it?
Yeah, it's the light crossbow +1.
Okay. So the heavy crossbow, perfect.
Definitely not a heavy crossbow. You're definitely not proficient in that.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna shit.
Please don't
Alright,
shit
so-
while we're recording.
So
right here
I'd like
in
I would
my
like to
pants.
offer up my short bow and my short sword for goggles of night and a bag of holding.
Make a persuasion check.
That would be a 22.
You mean halved, right?
How the hell does a
Divided by
light
two.
crossbow have further range than a hunting rifle?
It goes.
That doesn't make any sense.
Gun goes pew pew. He looks to me and he goes, "What do you think I am? A charity?"
Very generically.
Yeah,
Yes.
very generic.
Nice.
No, but isn't Charity your daughter?
What?
I don't even know.
It streams from, I'm a very generous person. I give to charity thousands and thousands of dollars to charity every year. And if she's not there, I give it to Destiny.
Nice.
While they're not, if they're not currently stripping,
Right?
Destiny is a bitch.
Hey, can I get the
no, that's
mighty
karma.
servant of Lucio?
I'm sorry.
I don't know. He seems pretty dope.
The mighty
about,
servant.
Of Leuk-O.
You can have
It's
leukemia.
just a wondrous item.
Just.
/
how about
artifact.
the cape of the Mountebank?
The mighty servant of Lucio is a creature. It's a monster.
Yeah, I want him
No.
in my bag.
He doesn't even have a challenge rating. He's so strong.
Hey, I could get the mystery key. It has a 5% chance of unlocking any lock that's inserted into. That's pretty funny. Sorry. Wow, our listeners are loving this.
Yeah, I was
No.
just about to say we can finish up anything you guys might want to buy off air, but
Yes.
to expedite this, after finishing your shopping spree, what is the plan?
To get a bag of tricks.
Looking for the nearest quest because I don't really know where we're
Yeah.
supposed to go to continue the game, so I'm just gonna look for the nearest quest.
We don't have any more quests. We finished them all.
That's why I'm
I-
looking for quests.
I would like to talk to each person as we walk by through town, constantly talking to people just to see if they give us a quest, because that's what I do in video games to find quests.
The thing is, I think we'll have to go to another city to find more quests.
I like that.
All right,
Put a new
let's fast
city.
travel to another
Should we go
city.
Wellgate? It's the closest.
Do we know that that's Whalegate?
Yeah, remember?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Retcon that
okay,
you know all the
yeah.
names, yeah.
Oh, we do know all the names. Oh, okay, gotcha. Let's go to Whalegate.
We just can't fast travel there, so... Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we would begin our journey to Wellgate, sorry.
West Whalegate.
West Wellgate, hold it, while pulling Jackson
Jackson in a wagon.
in a red wagon.
The Jaxon wagon.
As you guys start walking,
I etch country roads onto the side of it.
beautiful, yes,
Excellent.
but it's spelled K-U-N-T.
Yes.
REE.
As you guys make your way through West Post, you do hear there is a couple of NPCs having a conversation on the side of the road. They go, "Old Bailey's at it again with the sea monster. What's the deal with that guy?" And a small notification: quest added.
Nah, shit.
What?
I go into my quest menu.
Yeah, I look at the map, see where that indicator is.
You open up your quest menu, and as you click on it, the indicator is a little closer to the lake, kind of on the bank of the lake, and it says, "A fisherman at Carabron Lake claims that there is some kind of monster living in the lake. For generations, his family has been trying to capture the beast without success. The rest of the town thinks he's crazy, as no one has ever seen the beast. Old Bailey is willing to give a reward to anyone that can bring him information about the monster. And
Abandoned quest.
and and even heftier for a reward for those that can bring him the beast itself."
Oh. All right.
I wish I hadn't destroyed our rowboat and made a red wagon out of it.
I'm sure you can make another one.
Right?
Let's sacrifice Jackson to this water god and then capture it.
I like that idea.
Yes.
I mean, wait, no. I need a couple more levels before I get Revivify.
Yeah, right.
I guess we would head that way, right?
Right. We head towards the quest point.
Yes.
Okay. You guys head back closer to the quest point. The quest point is actually you head back through town, across the bridges that separate West Post and the encampment, and head farther north, closer and closer to the lake. As you do, you very quickly overhear another conversation. Can you believe they found a body? Quest updated. Or quest added.
Uh-huh.
As you continue walking through the encampment. And as you approach the large lake proper, you see there's a small fishing hut, maybe like sized building right on the water. And you see an old man, this old haggard looking NPC running back and forth on the beach, not leaving any footprints because it's not rendering high enough. Just arms flailing up in the sky, yelling just a bunch of nonsense words. And the quest marker is directly over him, and every time he goes back and forth, the quest marker moves with him.
I think that's the guy.
After you.
All right. I'm okay. Hey, you, sir! I hear there's a monster needs slaying.
He stops moving and turns in very like NPC fashion and says, "There's a monster in the lake."
Yeah.
Where?
There's a monster in the lake.
All right then.
Okay. How do we help you?
There's a monster in the lake.
I'd like to throw the guy in the lake.
You're gonna get a bounty.
I would like to search around the lake shore for any signs of a monster that might be in the lake.
Okay, cool.
Smart.
Give me an investigation check.
That's a 13.
You don't see any sort of immediate signs of a monster, but you do find quite a bit of ways away from this little hut on the beach. There are a number of bones that have kind of piled up in one spot.
I would like to inspect the bones.
As you inspect the bones, give me either another investigation check or like a medicine check.
How much for a revolver?
16.
Guns.
Just kidding.
Why do you have advantage?
Because of the stuff I have.
That's incredibly
For
vague.
reasons.
For reasons of my own choosing.
Something gives me advantage. I don't remember what it is. It just,
Uh,
I just click on it and it rolls advantage.
You have it selected as well.
You have advantage selected?
I have the
All right.
advantage.
So,
Kyle.
anyway.
So you do understand.
Looking at these, it looks like something with rather large teeth has bitten into these bones.
Yummy. All right. Let's go to the next place.
I mean, I tie a bit of that meat to a rope and fashion. Oh wait, are there any hay bales around here?
What meat? What are you talking about?
Whatever it bit
It's
into
bones.
Oh, it's bones.
It's not
It's just
meat.
bones.
All right, well I tie it to Jaxon then. And... All right.
I don't have Revivify yet.
I guess we'll come back for this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we just want to go Wellgate so we have a travel point there? All right, we're just gonna travel to Wellgate.
All right, sounds good. Let me make sure I write a note that you guys have 2 quest points still here.
Oh, I got it.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna put a star next to it so I know their quests too.
Old Bailey quest and the...
There's a monster in the lake.
There's a monster in the lake.
Old Bailey?
Yeah.
Oh, Bailey.
I thought Old Bailey was the lake monster quest.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
that's the old man's name.
Okay. And then there's the Did You Hear They Found a Body quest.
Correct.
Got it.
All right, so you
Oh,
guys...
shit. Sorry.
What?
Continue.
You guys depart from the
What'd
lake
you find?
and begin making your way farther west to Whalegate. And that is where we will end this episode
Womp womp womp.
of Not So Super Dungeon Bros Bromanji. If you like what you're hearing and you want to hear more extra stuff, you can go ahead and head over to our Patreon, patreon.com/NSSDBros to check out our different tiers, our Godborn tier to get some shout outs, any of the tiers to have access to our campfires. You can join our Discord to see what we talk about and the dumb memes we post. The Discord, you do not need to be affiliated with the Patreon. It's for anybody who wants to join. And
Here's my plan for the love potion.
If you have a good idea for some items that you think would be interesting for the party to use, go ahead and join our Discord and go ahead and shoot a little message of an item and a little description of it. And if I'm feeling generous, or if they feel like hacking the system, maybe your item will be featured in an episode of Bromanji.
Make it a cursed item.
Make it a cursed item.
Nice. We love curses.
Yeah, we love curses. And we'll make sure to shout out your name when we reveal if we use your item or not. Fun little way for you guys to interact with the game, and it sort of makes sense that you would essentially Hunger Games items into the party.
Yeah, sorry for those of you who are wondering. Max got confused when we talked about shout-outs. He thought he had to shout out your guys' names during sex. So that's
wait, what? I don't? I've been saying Mama T!
That's just for the end. Oh man, that backfired nicely.
Love you, Mama T.
All right, I'm out. Bye.
See ya.
Hi guys, thanks for listening to the show, and it's that time where we shout out our most loyal fans, the Godborn tier, on patreon.com/NSSDBros. Thanks again for your loyal support, and here we go. Matthias S., the leader of the mages of Evrion. Joe V., the leader of the pipe layers in the great deserts of the south. Sierra D., caretaker of the Unicorn Ranch. Tatum W., High Elven Lord of the Artistic Bards. Tommy G., leader of the Swamp Pack. Mama T., the mother of goblins. Sarah K., the queen of the damned. And last but not least, Natalie W., the caretaker of Everwood. We really hope she has a good time. Love you guys. Thanks for being part of this. If you would like to have your name shout out at the end of every episode, join us at patreon.com/NSSDBros and join the Godborn tier. We love you. We thank you. We'll see you next time.